Welcome viewers to 284 Media. I am your host, Kamal Haynes, and today I will be bringing you another featured interview. As you can see behind me, we have some yachts and some catamarans because I'm here at the Nanny Key Resort and Marina, where I had the pleasure of speaking to the organizers of the 51st BVI Spring Regatta. Well, we get to all those details right after a quick commercial break. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. My name is Kamal Haynes. Most of you know me from 284 News, but now you get to see me in a different light on my very own show called Health is Wealth. We have Joel Turnbull.
I don't want you to arch your back when you're pulling down.
Milton McLean.
First of all, right, your footwork.
Steve Augustine.
You did a pretty hard workout today, so perhaps...
And as you can see, it's actually Alonzo Boynes.
Taekwondo.
Adam Murrows.
I'll speak as if you're an absolute beginner.
I am an absolute beginner.
You are an absolute beginner.
And Seth Graham.
It bites. It will bite.
Get your water, get your fruits and veggies, and experience a wealth of knowledge about getting healthy.
Start the year off with more speed, more downloading, more savings, and more Fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Well, it's all about the 51st BVI Spring Regatta that will be held here in the British Virgin Islands from April 1st to 7th. I had the pleasure of speaking to the organizers who shared the following information. Well, welcome back, viewers. I'm here with the General Manager of Nanny Key Resort and Marina, Mr. Nels Sutherland Pelch. Welcome to 284 Media, and we're here to speak about the big event, the 51st year of the BVI Spring Regatta. What do we have to, as it pertains to the viewing audience, to share regarding the event?
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for having me. Thank you for coming down. The regatta is just the highlight of our year at Nanny Key, to be honest. Seeing all the activity around the boaters, welcoming the people back year after year. Some have honestly been coming since we've been hosting it. And what I really also love about the regatta is the village in the evening, and what an inclusive event it is. We get to show off some of our local artists, some of our food, and it's in my view, one of the best events of the year. So we're just always glad to be the host company here. And as I said, luckily the BVI Spring Regatta Committee actually put on the racing and do a lot of the work. We just work on the village side of it particularly.
Okay, and you're speaking about the village. I know last year there was some major fireworks. There was lots of entertainment. There was obviously a massive crowd that came out to see the races as well as the results, and also just to network and enjoy the festivities of what the village had to offer. What can we expect this year again?
Well, it will be similar but better. We learned a bit with the bands last year, and we've got some really good ones this year. The other thing we really tried to do is get the racing closer to the shore, so you can actually spectate from right here in the village, actually. So the start and finish lines are right there, and to me, it's just amazing when you can hear the sounds of the boats from the land and really see that excitement of the racing.
Okay, and I know while it may be still early for some persons that haven't registered as yet, my question will be, I know there were a lot of winners last year. Will we see a number of those faces returning?
We certainly hope so. For some people, it's their favourite Caribbean regatta, as it should be. And I've been speaking to a lot of people. Obviously, trying to squeeze everyone in is always hard work, but we're full in the hotel and the townhouses here. So it's a great time of year as far as we're concerned. And
I know generally people often see, the end product the entertainment, the boats racing, the prize giving ceremony, the awards, etc. Speak about behind the scenes, because I'm sure there's so much logistics that goes on behind the scenes of you guys putting this together. What have you guys been doing behind the scenes as it pertains to Nanny Key Resort and Marina to get this event prepared and ready for the 51st showing?
Well, thankfully we've got kind of year-round setup for the village, so we don't have so much to do on that side. But what's great is my incredible team here from maintenance who are already thinking about the setup of the village. They've been weeding it, getting it ready, even fixing up the stage to make it extra strong for everyone to dance on that last night. That's always fun. So, and then from the hotel taking the bookings, and honestly, between the marina and then the boatyard accommodating some of the boats we have to displace, it's a real team effort. And to be honest, I've been less involved this year than previous years, and it seems to be going really well. So as I say, it's all down to the team. What it is for Nanny Key is it's a great bonding experience. We get the different departments working together, and often lots of them are working in the village at night, whether it's on the ticket booth or in the bar, and it's we really kind of just get hold of the event and try to make it our own as much as possible.
Okay, and I know we didn't touch on the dates as yet as it pertains to the event. I know generally it's a week-long set of festivities. Speak about the dates that you can reveal to the viewing public as it pertains to the 51st showing of the BVI Spring Regatta. Right.
Well, it starts on Easter Monday, the 1st. That's really registration day, and the racing, the round Tortola race that we actually sponsor, the Nanny Key Cup, starts on the Tuesday, providing there's wind, which is really a fantastic race course, to be honest, sailing around the island. So really, the Tuesday the 2nd is when we have the awards down here. We have a Caribbean buffet going on. We have a new band from right here in Nanny Key playing that night, which should be fun. And then, to be honest, the Thursday night, I don't know the exact date, probably about the 4th, is when the village really gets open, and then it starts from there. And then once you have the racing going on in the day, everyone wants to come and brag about how they did or find out how come they won instead. So it's always a good camaraderie in the village, should I say.
Okay. And any final words before we leave as it pertains to, the viewing public? I know we are also trying to encourage more residents to come out and participate as part of this event. It's an all-inclusive event for all, not just for some. I want you to speak about that as well.
Well, please, everyone come out, because really, if you haven't been, I think it is a special village, and we love seeing everyone take part. I also see some people, residents here, that I don't see the rest of the year, but they always come to the village here. So the more people we can get down, give these sailors a great welcome, show them a good time. Let's do it.
Okay, well, I want to thank you so much, Mr. Sutherland Pelch, of the General Manager of Nanny Key Resort and Marina. When we return, we'll have more persons from Nanny Key Resort speaking about the 51st showing of the BVI Spring Regatta. Well, welcome back, viewers. I have to my right Kaylee Smith. She is the organizer of the 51st BVI Spring Regatta. Welcome to 284 Media. I believe this is my first time interviewing you. We would have heard the General Manager, Mr. Sutherland Pelch, speaking so much about the event just now. I know you have some more details regarding the specifics relating to the schedule. What can you share to the 284 Media audience?
Hi, nice to be here. Thanks for having me. So the regatta starts on the Monday, where all the boats will be coming to Nanny Key to register. And on the Tuesday, as Miles mentioned, we have the round Tortola race. And then on a Tuesday, we have Scrub Island Invitational, which is a one-way race from Nanny Key all the way to Scrub Island. And Scrub Island puts on an event with a barbecue and live music, which everyone's invited to attend. And on the Thursday, we then move into a lay day where we'll be having some fun activities for the kids. There'll be a dinghy racing with the Royal BVI Yacht Club. And then we will segue into the welcome party, which this year is a new event which we're really excited about. The Premier's office will be hosting a welcome for everyone coming to the BVI Spring Regatta, which will start the next day. There will be some cultural events which have been organized by the Department of Culture, just showcasing the BVI's maritime history and our heritage. Bringing that to the village as we also celebrate at the same time with the racing, kind of modern BVI sailing and the big modern racing boats and charter boats. And from there, we'll go into DJs and have a big party for the welcome night. And then the BVI Spring Regatta kicks off on Friday, the 5th of April. This is sponsored. Friday night is Mount Gay Race Day, and Mount Gay will be in the village offering all sorts of games and giveaways, leading into 3Gs, who will be the band for the evening, and then DJ Wiz will be taking over to make sure that the party and the dancing continues. And on Saturday, we have a Heineken night where the final phase will be the band that will be doing the entertainment. And we'll have a few fun giveaways for the races. But there'll be good music. And again, lots of kind of entertainment around the bars, like giveaways and prizes to go around. And on Sunday is the final race day. So this is the serious day where everyone's coming into the village to see who the final awards are for. It's a great evening. Again, everyone's invited. And we'll have our final band will be L. Broderick and the Hot Sauce Band. And every night for 4 nights, we'll have DJ Wiz making sure that everyone's got the music that we need to have a good time and make sure that everyone's entertained.
Okay. And you spoke about the new inclusion this year too in terms of the Premier's office. What other information can you give as it pertains to that? Because I do know one of the things that you mentioned is having more culture involved in this 51st showing. What can you say as it pertains to that?
So it's really, really important for us to show the BVI in its entirety. So when the tourists come to the BVI and they do the sailing, they come here because they know the racing in the channel is amazing, the islands are amazing, you've got that drawing the tourists in. But what we sometimes aren't able to show them is the culture of the BVI. So we're bringing it to the village this year. And we will have some heritage dancers, a fungi band, we'll have the jumbies walking around, all of that, bringing everyone a sense of the whole BVI, not just the kind of sailing area.
Mm-hmm. Okay, excellent. So when we return, we'll have Mr. Haircraft to just share more information as it pertains to the 51st showing of the BVI Spring Regatta. Thank you so much, Ms. Smith. Well, welcome back, viewers. I have with me the chairman of the 51st BVI Spring Regatta, Mr. Chris Haircraft. Welcome to 24 Media. I believe we would have spoken last year as it pertains to the Big 50. What can you share as it pertains to this 51st edition?
Well, we always look to refine. We listen to our competitors, listen to what they say, and for the next year, move forward, make the changes if we like the suggestions and think it's going to improve the event. Spring Regatta is all about competitors having a good time on and off the water, and making sure that we put on a quality event.
And I know one of the talking points this year as well is more inclusivity as it pertains to having residents more involved with the festivities. I want you to speak about that as well.
Well, I don't know how many spring regattas I've missed. I was an infant for the first one, but I remember them. My childhood, I remember the spring regattas. I remember, it's been a part of my entire life. And I remember it as being a festival. People went racing, and then they came to the village, and they met, with the residents. The residents came out, supported it. The food's always been good. The bar's been prompt and good, and so I want to recreate that. I like that. It's to this day, you still talk to people who come down, and I see them. The only time I see them is Spring Regatta. They come out and they come down and they walk around and they meet up with friends, and it's a great social activity, and it's one I want to recreate and invite the residents of the BVI, come down to Nanny Key, come and have a drink, come and have something to eat. We've got great food, great drinks, great music, and welcome the sailors who have come and invested in the Spring Regatta, who've come into the to the BVI to participate. Tell them thank you.
Mm-hmm. And I know, as you said, we want to get back to where it was before, where it was more so of a family type event. You know, when they say family, as it relates to, we have a mixture of the tourists and the locals and residents, basically, you know, coming together as one big family and having a good time.
Exactly. It's all about having a good time, and it's an opportunity for everyone to have a good time. And you know, it's a free event, and you got to pay for what you consume, but it's a free event. Entry's free, and you know, we come on down.
And I was hearing through I was hearing a buzz of some pre-event promotions as well. What can you share as it relates to that? You know, I know persons oftentimes look forward to some of the giveaways, etc. So I've been told we
have some very, very nice giveaways, which people will be very upset when they hear what they were and they weren't here to compete and possibly win. I don't know, looking at Kaylee over your shoulder, am I allowed to mention them? We have airline tickets to give away from our sponsors, as an example. So come on down, you know, get a chance to win, and hope to see you at the village.
And question, can you actually reveal in terms of, I know you spoke, for example, the example of the airline tickets, but can you reveal how can persons participate to be part of the pool to be decided to be awarded these gifts?
We will have, I don't think it's 100% set as to how we do this, but there will be, it will be a random draws. It will be, you know, participation is required to win. You have to be there to win. There'll be, we will use different techniques to hand them out. We want to hand them out. We don't want to put them in a drawer. We want the people to use them and enjoy them. So they're there to be given out.
Okay. And lastly, any final words you want to leave to the 284 Media viewing audience who will be viewing both not only in the territory but across the region and internationally as well?
Well, if you can't be here, log in, follow. Social media is a big part of it's going to be splattered all over social media. You know, if you're not here on island, log in, have a look at the videos, have a look at the clips, see the action. And if you are here, come down, meet the sailors, look at the boats, listen to the music, eat the food, drink the drink, say hello to a visitor. These visitors are an important tourist product to the BVI. And we want to make them feel welcome, and we want them to come back next year, and we want them to bring 10 friends.
Okay. And just before we go, just speak on the dates once more so that the viewing audience could remember the dates of this 51st Spring Regatta.
Well, I work in minus days. The actual dates of Spring Regatta are the 1st of April through to the 7th of April. So the village opens on the 4th of April, the village as in the regatta village. On the 2nd of April, we have the Round Tortola race, which everyone participates in, and it was a great spectacle seeing all the boats going around the island. And then on that's the 2nd. On the 3rd of April, we have a Scrub Island Challenge where they race to Scrub Island. We have an afternoon party with them in Scrub. And then the Thursday, which is the 4th, we call it Rest Day, Lay Day, where the competitors get a chance to go and see the BVI. They have a day off. We don't put on anything. We're hoping if the wind's up, we're going to have a foiling competition in the afternoon, or not a competition, but a foiling exposé in wing foiling, kite foiling off the beach here at Nanny Key. That takes wind, whether you do or whether you don't, often depends on the weather. And then Friday is the first day of Spring Regatta, which is the 5th. That's racing out in the channel and around the islands. Same on the 6th, same on the 7th, prize giving Sunday night, 7th. There is the schedule, my word.
Okay, excellent. So viewers, you heard it from the organizers of the 51st BVI Spring Regatta. Thank you so much, Mr. Haircraft, for joining us and speaking about the different aspects that you would have touched on just now. As you said, it's all about the 51st Spring Regatta here at Nanny Key Resort and Marina. As you did mention, it will also incorporate that event at Scrub Island as well in terms of races. So it's all about April 1st to 7th, 2024. Come out, enjoy, and be a part of the BVI Spring Regatta, the 51st edition. On behalf of 284 Media, I'm Kamal Haynes. Until next time, bye-bye.
Thank you.